In this video today, I'm going to be speaking to you about the biggest difference between how rich people and poor people spend their money. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today on the channel. Now in just a second, I'm going to hop inside of my PC and break down the biggest difference between how rich people and poor people spend their money. Now just before we do that though, if you are new around here, I just want to invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another upload. And I want to just make a quick announcement. If you guys are interested in winning $50 worth of books and e-guides and other bonuses, all you have to do to enter that giveaway is watch this video to the end, drop a like and leave a comment on the video down below of your biggest lesson and your biggest takeaway. Hopefully you guys find a ton of value in this video and I'll see you inside of the PC. Okay guys, so let's start here now inside of the PC by looking at what poor people tend to do with their money. So there's three options we have here, or three different scenarios shall I say. Number one is where their income equals their expense. So this means any money they've got coming in is the exact same amount of money that they spend, meaning they have absolutely no money left over at the end. And essentially this is where 90% of society are living paycheck to paycheck, not investing any money, not able to save any money, okay? Now even worse than that, where again a lot of the population are, this is where the income is actually less than their expenses. Now, this is an even worse position to be in because let's say you make $1,000, but you're spending $1,200 every single month. You are getting yourself in debt. And I've seen this happen again and again. I've seen this happen with my own family members where people just spend more money than they make. Actually, a true story. Only about 2.5 years ago, before I started my online business, before I started to make some money online, I was actually in debt. I was in my overdraft because I live like this, okay? I was a university student making literally no money and I was spending more than my student loan and my student bursary. So not only was I getting in debt from my university debts, I was actually in my bank account spending more money than I was making. So I know exactly what it's like to be here. But this is, again, a really bad position to be in. And a final position here is when your income is actually more than their expenses, which is good, right? Because now you're actually making more money than you're spending. But the only issue is with that leftover spending, you're buying L's. You're buying liabilities, not assets, okay? And liabilities are things that depreciate in value, are things that actually cost money rather than make you money. An example of this would be buying a car, okay? You buy a nice fancy car, that costs you $1,000 a month. In 3 years, in 2 years, when you go to sell that car, you've lost money. On top of that, you've spent money on insurance, on fuel, and things like that, okay? Okay, so just to overview here, generally speaking, the three things that poor people do with their money. Number one, their income equals their expenses, means they essentially live paycheck to paycheck. They're not able to save, they're not able to invest, okay? They're forced to work for the rest of their life. Situation number two, your income is actually less than your expenses, which is the worst position to be in because you're getting yourself in debt, okay? Getting yourself on credit card debt and things like that with these extra hard and extra high interest payments, and that's a really bad position and bad cycle to be in. But again, a lot of the population are in that. And then the final one here, where your income is more than your expenses, but the issue is here, again, although this is the best position to be in, with that leftover money, they then buy liabilities. And to be honest with you, this one here is more so what 95% of the middle class are like. You know, they might drive Range Rovers, they might drive nice cars, they might make 60, 70 grand a year. But if you actually look at how much money they've got in the bank, how many assets they own, big fat zero, okay? So let's take a look over now here on the left-hand side and instead look at what rich people do with their money. So generally speaking, rich people, they have their income, but their income is actually more than their expenses, which is really good. Now, unlike poor people, What they then go and do is buy assets with their money, okay? And the definition of an asset is something that puts money in your back pocket. So this could be things like the stock market, this could be real estate, this could be invested into businesses, okay? Something where essentially your money can work for you. So you can see the big difference here already. Not only is the income more than expenses, but whatever leftover money they do have, they invest that into things that are going to generate more income for them, okay? Generate wealth over the long term. So let's say you make $2,000 per month. Your expenses are $1,000 per month. You're left with then $1,000 per month. A rich person would dump all of that money into assets. So this leads us really nicely here onto the second thing that rich people do, okay? And that is their income plus the return on investment that they get from their assets, from their investments, is obviously still more than their expenses. And then this leads to one big cycle where you continue to repeat that process. And to give a scenario, okay, let's say up here we've got somebody who makes $3,000 per month in income. Their expense is $1,000 per month, and then they dump $2,000 into assets. The next month, they may still get that $3,000 in income. They may get $300 from their investment on top. So now they're able to get the $3,000 plus the $300, so it's $3,300 minus their $1,000 in expenses, and then they're able to put $2,300 back into assets. And over time, this is what compounds and generates real financial freedom and real wealth for rich people. Awesome, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found a ton of value. Now, credit where credit's due, I actually got motivated to make this video from a video I saw by somebody called Ryan Scribner, but I found a ton of value for the video, so I wanted to share it with you as well. Again, if you do want to enter that giveaway to win $50 worth of books, e-guides and other bonuses, all you have to do is leave a comment now down below and drop a like on this video. Hopefully you found a ton of value. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.